Ethan was an ordinary boy, average in studies, average in sports, average in almost everything. Every time he looked at others, he felt small. His friends scored better, spoke better, and lived with more confidence. He often thought, "Why can't I be like them?" He tried to change himself many times. He studied hard for a week, but gave up. Joined the gym, but quit after 10 days. Tried waking up early, but failed after 3. Each time he failed, a small voice whispered, "Maybe I'm just not good enough." And slowly that voice grew louder until Ethan started believing it. Days passed, his motivation faded, and he began to accept that he would always be average. One quiet afternoon, Ethan sat in the backyard while his grandfather slowly polished an old wooden chair. Curious, he asked, "Grandpa, why do you spend so much time polishing that old chair? It's never gonna look new again." His grandfather smiled and said, "Do you see these tiny strokes of polish? They may look small, but each one adds shine. Slowly, with patience, the chair will glow again." Ethan frowned. "But that takes so long." The old man replied, "My boy, life is like this chair. You don't need to fix it all at once. Just add a little shine every day, one stroke at a time." That night, those words echoed in Ethan's mind. He realized his problem wasn't his ability, it was his impatience. He wanted quick results, instant success, immediate perfection. But real growth happens slowly. The next morning, he made a promise. He wouldn't try to change everything in one day, he'd just become 1% better each day. He started small, 15 minutes of study, 5 push-ups, 5 new English words. That's it. No big goals, no pressure, just small steps. Nobody noticed, but deep inside something was changing. He wasn't chasing perfection anymore, he was building consistency. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. 15 minutes became 2 hours, 5 push-ups became 50, 5 words became 150. When Ethan looked in the mirror, he didn't see the same average boy anymore. He saw someone stronger, calmer, and more confident. His teachers began to notice. His classmates asked for help. The boy who once hid behind others now stood taller, smiled brighter, and spoke with confidence. He wasn't gifted, he was consistent. He didn't change overnight, he changed slowly, silently, one small step at a time. Then came the day of his school debate competition. Standing backstage, heart racing, Ethan remembered how he used to run away from moments like this, but not today. He walked onto the stage, took a deep breath, and began to speak. At first, his voice trembled, but as his words flowed, his fear faded. His voice grew calm and strong, filled with confidence. Every sentence carried the weight of his journey. When he finished, the hall fell silent and then burst into applause. Ethan had won. After the ceremony, his teacher, Mr. Harris, asked, "Ethan, how did you change so much?" Ethan smiled and said, "I didn't change all at once, sir. I just became 1% better every day." That's the truth most people forget. Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about tiny steps, repeated daily. Because 1% better every day doesn't stay small, it grows, it compounds. If you read 10 pages a day, you'll finish 15 books in a year. If you save $1 a day, you'll build stronger habits than people waiting for big paychecks. If you improve just 1% daily, you'll become 37 times better in 1 year. Success isn't about intensity, it's about consistency. Those tiny daily actions, those invisible efforts no one sees, they shape your future. Every small step forward, every quiet act of effort builds an unshakable foundation. So if you ever feel stuck, lost, or average, remember Ethan's story. Don't try to change your entire life today. Just ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do that makes me 1% better? Because greatness isn't built in a day. It's built daily, one step at a time, one stroke at a time, 1% at a time. And one day, when you look back, you'll realize those tiny steps became the giant leap you always dreamed of. Your 1% today is your 100% tomorrow.